Anesthesia. It's the magical switch that turns off pain, memory, and, well, logic. But when people wake up, that foggy brain reboot sometimes produces gold. From wild confessions to time travel theories, today we're counting down the top 10 funniest things people say after anesthesia. And why it happens. Let's dive into the delirious world of post-surgery nonsense. First up, the classic existential crisis. Some people open their eyes, see bright lights, and assume they didn't make it. Science says this happens because anesthesia temporarily disorients your brain's time perception and reality awareness. So when you wake up, your mind literally needs a few seconds to reboot the concept of being alive. Apparently, coming out of surgery can feel like waking up in 1945. Patients sometimes mix up dreams, memories, and total nonsense. That's because anesthetic drugs can scramble how the hippocampus reactivates, the part responsible for sorting short-term and long-term memory. So you might remember your dentist and World War II at the same time. Flirting with the nurse. Classic move. After anesthesia, emotional filters are the last to come back online. That's because your frontal lobe, the decision-making part of your brain, is still half asleep. So compliments flow freely. Sometimes too freely. A crowd favorite. This one comes from your brain trying to re-establish spatial and body awareness. Anesthesia disrupts the proprioceptive system. That's the part of your brain that knows where your body parts are. So for a few seconds, yes, you might genuinely believe your pants are gone. Some people wake up mid-concert. This happens because music memories live in a deep, emotional part of your brain called the limbic system, which stays semi-active even under anesthesia. So when speech areas reboot, they sometimes connect the wrong wires. And out comes a Drake verse. This emotional roller coaster moment is thanks to partial memory recall. The sedative drugs can fragment recognition circuits, causing momentary confusion between familiar and unfamiliar faces. Basically, your brain hits show shop. Main shop mode from brain to mind for people you know. Every anesthesiologist's favorite. Because the drugs block your ability to form new memories while you're under, time feels like it never passed, so you wake up thinking they haven't started, even though it's already over. Instant time travel. Occasionally, patients wake up in full panic mode. This reaction is part of a fight-or-flight response triggered when adrenaline spikes faster than your logical brain reboots. No, you're not being sued, you're just scared and foggy. Yep. People really say this. It's a mix of disinhibition and dream residue. Basically, your imagination is still halfway in REM sleep. Combine that with muscle numbness, and your brain invents superpowers to make sense of it. And the number one funniest thing people say, denying the whole operation. This happens because anesthesia messes with episodic memory formation. Your brain literally didn't record the last hour, so you're convinced nothing happened, even while wearing a hospital gown and a confused expression. Post-anesthesia confusion is hilarious, but it's also a fascinating window into how fragile consciousness really is. It shows how memory, time, and identity can scramble when your brain reboots from deep sleep. So next time you're heading into surgery, remember? You might wake up asking for your pants, or confessing your undying love for the anesthesiologist. Either way, your brain's just trying to find its way back home.